What's up, guys? Logan Stieber here, assistant coach at the Ohio State University, four-time NCAA champion and 2016 world champion. Today I'm going to be introducing how to get to my armbar in my armbar series. If you've ever watched any of my matches, you'd notice a couple things. One, I work really hard on top, and two, I'm trying for the armbar. And these are things that were instilled in me at an early age with coaches, you know, the late Ron Burnett, Eric Burnett, and Scotty Burnett. We were always talking, specifically really with the armbar, and really all top is attacking the position. And it's something, for me, I valued a lot on top. I valued being on top, and I valued getting to my turns. But an important thing is that it didn't really start when I got on top. Of course, if I start, you know, top and bottom, it starts on top. But for me, a lot of the times I got to the armbar was off my takedown. And it was a position where, you know, it was always transitioning, takedown to turn. And one big mistake that people always do is they celebrate the takedown. They get the takedown, they take a deep breath, right, and then they start to work on top. For me, it was takedown right to my control position and then turn. Right, so there was a fine line of not rushing it, you know, making sure that I got to my control position. So control position, wrist to wrist, cross wrist, head lever. You know, if I want to throw my leg in, I can throw my leg in. But getting to a control position before I started working for my turn. You know, so it would go takedown, control my opponent, right to my turn, and that was probably the biggest reason for my success. And then once I knew the moves and I knew my arm bars, I spent, you know, thousands and thousands of hours there. And it's something that I think, you know, I think when we do top and bottom, when I show my arm bars, like, people do it for 10 minutes, 5 minutes, and then they're good. They go back to their feet. And this is something for me that I valued a lot. I didn't take people down and let them up in practice. I took them down and tried to turn them 100 times. And these are things that made my arm bar one of the best in the world. All right, guys, so we're gonna get right into getting our setups to the arm bar. So I'm gonna show you guys 3 different setups today. The fun thing about wrestling is that you can be really, really creative. And if you watch any of my matches, you can see the plenty of times I was creative in getting to the arm bar. I'll show you my 3 favorite ways. I think the 3 best ways to get there. And these are gonna be good here, all right? So we'll just start here with him starting here like this. And you can just go flat. All right, so the most common way I would get to this arm bar would be the head lever. All right, so this one was really, really good off of transition. So if I had to say, you know, my number one, you know, setup to my arm bar after the takedown, what's this head lever here? All right, so, you know, he's gonna have his arm straight out here like this, and it just happens when he's posting. Right, I take him down, he posts, come up, right to my head lever. All right. Just like this. So I'm gonna catch the wrist. I'm on the left side here, my knees in the middle. All right, my right hand is just on this other side of his body here, and I'm going head in the shoulder, and I pull the arm back. All right, so here, head in the shoulder, pull the arm back. Now my knee that's in the middle is gonna kind of come out and slide up right to here. All right, I trap his arm in between my stomach and my thigh here, and I just kind of pinch, and I'm only just here for a second as I slide back and get to my arm bar. All right, right here, right to my arm bar. I cover his elbow and I keep my fist in the back. All right, we want to make sure it stays legal and we don't lose it. It's potentially dangerous. All right, so again, notice here his arms out here like this. I'm riding him hard, head and the shoulder. I'm pressing his shoulder down. All right, so I really don't want his chest to be up at all. I want to press his shoulder down like this. Lots of pressure. I'm on my toes now. I pull his arm back, slide my knees up, slide back. All right, my elbow is pinched. His elbow is covered, and I have my fist in the middle of his back. All right, so again, this is gonna be our most common off a takedown. All right, most common off a takedown for multiple reasons. One, when they're posting, but then 2, for our next setup, just wrist to wrist, they're gonna fight a lot more off the takedown. After I break them down a couple times and maybe turn them, the fight stops. The fight stops, and they want the match to be over. So lots of forward pressure on my toes, keep his shoulder down with my head, right? Pull the arm back nice and tight, and then we secure it by keeping his elbow in my armpit and me pinching my elbow down.